Hi guys, this is Ed with EvolveFarming.com. Welcome to our new series, Homesteading and Permaculture This Week. In this series, we'll highlight newsworthy events like Homesteading and Permaculture Conferences, current events in the news, and maybe we'll occasionally check in with the Farmers Almanac for things like frost dates. And actually, where we're at up in Ohio, we had our first frost warning last night, so the frost is coming. This week, the big news really centers around Homesteaders of America Fall Conference, and that's happening October 7th and 8th for the main conference with the speakers. I believe the Thursday before and the 6th, they kind of do a lot of the intensive hands-on events. But this is in Royal Front, Virginia at the fairgrounds there. And last year, Evolve Farming attended. Melinda Stahl and I of Evolve Farming were there on the scene.
Today we are at the Homesteaders of America conference. It's packed. They clearly are a little stunned by the turnout, but it's kind of fun. Even though we were stuck in the car for hours, it's kind of fun to see so many people coming together to learn about how to do things the way we did it for the last 200 years.
Melinda Stahl and I of Evolve Farming were there on the scene, checking everything out, listening to all of the great speakers and meeting some really amazing vendors. So we will be there again this year, and we'll be saying hello to everybody. So if you see our emblem on our white shirts, please reach out, say hi. We'd like to talk with you. So a little bit about Homesteaders of America. This is, for me, is kind of like the big daddy of homesteading conferences. And last year, they had an amazing turnout, so much so that they had great difficulty both days, in particular the first day, getting people inside. I remember that we stood outside for a good 3 hours, even when we arrived early, didn't get inside until noon, and were in lines that actually went out onto an active roadway, which is a little bit dangerous. I know that they've changed some of the protocols for this year. The event is sold out. There are people that are trading tickets online, but be aware that at first, when ticket resales were occurring, Homesteaders of America staff was helping to get new names reassigned to them. But since then, they announced about 3 weeks ago they weren't going to do that anymore. And they sent out a warning that there are a lot of people reselling the same ticket over and over again. So be aware, if you don't have tickets ahead of time right now, be aware of who you're buying from, because you might end up very disappointed when you can't get in. So the events include a lot of the things you would expect: homesteading, prepping, talking about sheep, pigs, chickens, gardening, food preservation, cheese making, go down the line, land management, all of it's there. The usual list of suspects are here. Joel Salatin, obviously, with his sage wisdom, we're looking forward to that. Daniel Salatin is interesting, Joel's son. If you don't know much about Daniel, he's taken over big chunks of the business at Polyface Farms, including rabbits. He's sort of the rabbit expert in there. He's running some of the systems and designed some of the systems they're using that will do a mix in a hoop house of rabbits and chickens kind of working together. It's a very interesting system. So just because Daniel might not be the most known name to you, don't discount what he's going to talk about. Justin Rhodes, Rebecca Rhodes, as we would expect to see. Off the Grid with Doug and Stacy. They're always real popular with folks. Last year, I wanted to say that their tent that they had, where they were meeting and greeting, was probably one of the most active ones in the entire place. Probably next to Salatin and Rhodes. I think that they were the most active. You continue to go down the list here. You have Jill Wingard from the Prairie Homestead providing some insight on an inspirational chat with Jill. So I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be about, but she does a lot of cooking and such. Pork Ryan, he's one of our favorites. Pork is a pig expert, and it's been really interesting to watch. He kind of struggle a little bit this year. He's opened up a lot in social media about his problems with substance abuse and mental health. And that's something that's really important to us at EvolveFarming.com. In fact, we just launched an entire section of our website devoted to homesteading mental health. And we think it's important that more people like Pork are out there and can talk about depression, anxiety, substance abuse. Me, I have anxiety and depression, and I've worked real hard to work through those things. But the point is that many people have it. You're not alone. Pork's story, when he begins to talk about that, is absolutely amazing. So he is truly one of our favorites, and we look forward to seeing him be healthy and really grow his YouTube channel that he launched and podcasts earlier this year. So you should get a look at this, homesteadersofamerica.com. is the website. I highly recommend it. If you see us there, please say hi. We'd love to say hi to you. And if you're a vendor there and we talk with you, on our website, evolvefarming.com, if there's a vendor that's doing something interesting that we think is a difference maker that we'd use at our own farm, which is Squobridge Farms in Ravenna, Ohio, if we use it ourselves, think it has value, we'd feature it on the website here. We might even do a brief interview with you. So as we're around, we're talking with folks, we'll be handing out business cards and seeing what's out there that maybe if you attended, you might have missed, or if you weren't able to get in, what you would have liked to have seen. So we'll provide live updates on Thursday and on Friday and Saturday, and then probably do some more in-depth stuff later next week. But Homesteaders of America is truly newsworthy for the entire segment here, and it's something that we hope to see you at. So please like our website, subscribe, and comment below if there's anything you'd like to see us feature, okay? That's it for evolvefarming.com. Have a great day.